we talk about all your favorite cryptos out there, guys. Remember, it's not just crypto, it's cool crypto. Um, Glad to be here on this live today, guys. I'm actually trying out something new. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, because I know I have the AC on here in the car, let me know if that's causing any interference on the audio here at all. But I just kind of wanted to bring this live to you guys real quick, just so that we can hang out and chat, talk a little bit about crypto, the market, and everything that's happening at the current moment. But yeah, man, this is some crazy stuff that's happening, guys. As you guys can see this morning, I did make a video about Bitcoin and the downfall that it's currently having. I'll be completely transparent with you. I didn't check Bitcoin just yet. For me, I have a really, really busy day as far as my job and what I do. So, some of you know what I do for a living. Those of you that have more of a personal connection with me and who stay up to date with me on a day to day basis. But some of you also know that I'm not able to have my phone on me for, because of my job. So I'm only able to respond like during my lunches and stuff like that. But, you know, the reason why I'm bringing this live is just to kind of get everybody out of that mentality that, yes, obviously, we have some stuff that's happening within the crypto market as of today. It's been something that's been on the horizon for the past couple months, if you really think about it. Um, you know, this bear cycle that we're going through, from what we're seeing, it started back in January when altcoins just kind of began to fall. So we've been kind of contemplating whether it's going to trigger a bull run or not. But unfortunately, no, the bears finally took over. And I think right now it's just been solidified. So as we can see, we know that Bitcoin fell below 30K, which obviously was been the lowest since I've been in the crypto market myself with my investments. So I've been investing for about 2 years altogether throughout crypto. I've been learning along the way, but I also know that with Bitcoin, one of the first digital assets out there who had no utility and still had the ability to get up to $60,000, it surprises me, man. So me saying, you know, the top driver in cryptocurrency and what usually drives the market, seeing it fall to levels below the lower than what I am previously used to, it's crazy. It's a trip, guys. Like I mentioned to you guys this morning, I woke up and I saw Bitcoin at 23K. This is insane. I have yet to see this as a new bottom for me. It's a new low, but it's crazy. All we can do, guys, is just weather the storm at the current moment and just kind of just write it out. A lot of people are going to see this as an opportunity, but a lot of people are also going to be, pushed out of their bags because of what's happening with the market. And we can already see it happening because as of this morning, there was over $260 billion that were liquidated from the crypto market overall. If we look at our volume, the crypto market has hit less than $1 trillion in market cap. So that's insane. And we're seeing a shitload of things that are happening left and right. We're seeing not only Binance stop trading for Bitcoin, and you got to really think about this on a really, really deep level. Why this is huge news. When have you seen that Binance has stopped trading for any digital asset? Not only, I mean, we've seen it a couple times, of course, with the whole Terra Luna shit that just happened, but when have you seen it happen because of Bitcoin? God damn, that's gotta hurt. Celsius as well. They stopped trading for quite some time there, and it's just it's a shit show right now, family, and it's crazy the lengths that this inflation, the market conditions, everything that's contributing to what's happening within the crypto market, stock market, all this stuff. It's terrifying, but at the end of the day, people just want to keep them extra dollars in their pocket. That's why they're liquidating their funds from crypto, or some people are just kind of playing it out where they're taking out from their investment, converting over to USDT, Ethereum, whatever, and then just kind of pumping it back into the crypto market to buying at a lower price. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've done that with several of my assets. I'm gonna be honest as well. It's really, really hard to time it. There's no real strategy to timing it as far as I'm concerned right now, and how much education I have with the crypto market. Maybe I could be a little bit more of a seasoned trader in the future. Who knows? I kind of just have to continue looking at patterns and seeing how the market is. But even then, your chances of timing the market correctly are slim to none. But it's crazy, man. Just the crypto market overall. I do want to hear how some of you guys are dealing with this now. I know, obviously, for some of you that are probably going to be watching this later, let me know down in the comment section what you guys are doing in order to kind of keep you guys on a cool level and kind of just keep you guys calm and collected. As far as me, I'm not doing much. I'm really not looking at my wallet. Now, one of the things that I will tell you, actually, give me a quick second. Let me just grab a quick drink of water. And then I got Dion. Thank you very much for popping into the live stream, buddy. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Thank you guys for joining the live. I really appreciate you. If I don't read the comment right then and there, please be patient with me because I am driving. So I'm doing this live stream as I'm driving home just to kind of hang out with you guys here and kind of so that we can just collectively talk a little bit about the market, get some of you guys' input on what you guys are doing as far as the market conditions on how you guys are coping and dealing with it. But let's see what Dion has to say. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, buddy. Let me get a drink of water first. As you can see, my voice is still a little bit weird, but we said I was about to cry when I checked my wallet in the morning. Damn, that sucks, man. Yeah, I hate being left out. That's why I can't trade on the chart. Just hope. So in reality, buddy, like I said in my video this morning, we're kind of being forced into a diamond hand at the current moment because, to be honest with you, if you're cashing out whatever project it is, you're kind of cashing out at a loss. Um, but yeah, uh, I'm okay with it. I mean, like I said, all the money that I've invested into my crypto portfolio is money that I can afford to lose. So it's not really affecting me having it there or losing some of it because at the end of the day, these projects that we're currently invested in, we're about to see what their true potential really is. And if truly they're going to take us to the promised land where they say they are. So this bear market cycle is going to cleanse the crypto market of projects that are either not sustainable, that are just making false promises, or just projects overall that will not survive, which don't have strong fundamentals for whatever set reason. So some will survive, some won't. It's just a matter of time whether we find out what's really going to happen with some of these projects. But to be honest with you, I'm actually really excited just to see where some of these projects are going to go. I'm really excited to see what's going to get cleansed out. But right now, this is the time where we're going to find out what projects are going to hold steady and what projects are going to be here in the future, which I really have high hopes for. Some of the projects that in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that will be here for the long haul. Obviously, we have our blue chips, we have Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, we have Binance. Um, I don't know about Terra Luna anymore, especially with what we've been reading with Do Kwon. I know we read that he previously cashed out, I think somewhere around 2 point something billion dollars in Terra Luna prior to the crash. So that's definitely being looked at heavily, in case you guys didn't know. That's one. Two, he voted on his own proposal to do something with Terra Luna, and this shit was with one of the wallets that he utilized that had 20 million Terra Luna tokens. So that's insane, man. But Do Kwon just can't seem to get off the headlines. I know he has a couple of lawsuits that are filed against him. Suddenly, after the whole Terra Luna crash, they're claiming that he had some intel or some knowledge, knowing that this is what's going to happen. Obviously, there was a video posted where he claims that they have a switch to turn everything off and bring it to zero when the time comes. I don't know, man. It sounds kind of fishy to me, but uh, you had a lot of people, a lot of DJs who aped in on that Terra Luna and kind of just busted their DJ move and just aped in, man, hoping to get something out of it. But then we got the Luna V2 proposal. It went through. They launched a new blockchain. And it was crazy, man. But I mean, both blockchains are still fully functional and operational. Terra Luna Classic is still out there. Um, but yeah, man. So that's insane. A lot of shit's gonna happen in these next coming months with the crypto market. And just remember, bear cycles last a minimum of 19 months. So we got a long ways ahead of us. If we calculate this correctly and we start calculating it from the moment that we knew the market started trending down, we go back to January. That's when the bear market started, according to statistics. So we got 19 months ahead. We got about a year and a half out. So we won't see a pub until mid-November. I'm sorry, mid-November, mid-July, somewhere about mid-July, somewhere around in 2023, and not this year. That's gonna be next year. So just something to keep in mind. And then Kid Hannock said, "Hello, beautiful. What's up, Kid Hannock, dude? I gotta say, man, you're one of the funniest fucking dudes out there in Twitter, man. Some of the shit that you post, the photoshops." One of the times where you had me rolling, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. I gotta say, greatness recognizes greatness, but one of the times that you really had me dying, dude, is when you posted. In case you don't follow him, Dion, follow this guy, dude. This guy's funny, man. He posted some of the funniest shit out there. Um, he posted one time in a room where I believe there was a bunch of people from the Middle East, and he just starts blasting reggaeton music, and he posts this in his headline that Middle Eastern people love reggaeton music, and I was there in that space, so they booted him out. But man, dude, I really appreciate your humor, man. You post some of the funniest shit out there. Huge shout out to you, brother. But yeah, man. So we're just here chilling, talking a little bit about the market, talking about when the next bull cycle will be, which, like I said, we're estimating somewhere around mid 2023, and that's just based off of previous bear cycles, bull cycles that happened within the stock market. Obviously, they mentioned that it was around 19 months that a bear cycle lasts, and we started around January. So, I mean, it sucks. Nobody likes to be in this position, but obviously, we can't always climb up. It's nice to be in that position where our investments are skyrocketing on a daily basis, but shit, we can't be there 24/7. But I'm really hoping for Lillian Finance. And I know some of you guys are gonna hate me watching this later for saying this, but I still think Saitama can probably recover from this shit. Oh my god, dude, you gotta really. The reason why I say this is because Saitama has a really, really strong community that it's built just based off of the people that were talking about it, the popularity, just people shilling the project left and right, which they still do on a daily basis, guys. Saitama has heavy ass fucking popularity out there. The cult is following. You know what? Yeah, man, I seen the chart for the cult. It's insane. I've seen it in the past week or two. It's been just on a downtrend. It's crazy, man. But this just goes to show that no project is immune to what these cycles are reflecting on the crypto market. It's crazy, brother, but all we can do is just deal with it. At the current moment, I'm adding to my position. I've added to different tokens. Just I'm not gonna say dollar cost, but because I think it's just a smart thing to do. I know everybody hears this on a regular basis. I'm tired of hearing it myself, but it really is true, man. This is where people who create who have wealth, this is how it gets created. They invest during the times where we have our bear cycles. Let's see what Dion said real quick. Let's see. I believe they are just behind Saitama because they are trying to get their money back. At this very moment, a lot of people are liquidating from the stock market, brother. From the crypto market, stock market, people just want to keep a little bit of extra cash in their pockets. Especially with gas prices the way they are, man. Gas prices ain't gonna take a break anytime soon right now. So, from what they're predicting, gas prices could even hit an all-time high of an average of $5.50 per gallon. That's tough, brother. Why this is affecting even people that decent living. Now, I'm not trying to pat myself in the back here, but me and my family, we earn a very respectable living wage where we live comfortable. We pay our mortgage. I don't have any car payment. I paid my cars off and all that stuff. But let me tell you something. I used to drive a 2015 Ford Explorer. It's a six-cylinder vehicle. I had to sell the bad boy. You know why? Because I couldn't deal with the gas. Not because it's driving me broke, but because I think it's ridiculous that I was spending $200 to $250 just on gas prices a week just to fill up my tank. What did I do? I bought myself a four-cylinder car and I sold the other one. I still have another truck that I utilize in case I have my outings with my family, because you do need a big vehicle. So I have my Ford Expedition as well that I utilize for my outings. But it sucks, man, because I really enjoy driving my Ford Explorer, and it sucks that I had to sell the bad boy in order for me to compensate for the gas prices, because I don't think it's fair for me to pay that much in gas. I don't owe anything on the vehicle, so I had paid it out a couple years back, but it just sucks, man, because I'll be honest with you, when it was 2013 and I had no money, and those models just came out, like the police cruisers and all that stuff, dude, I loved it. I loved how it looked, and I said, I'm gonna own that bitch one day. Eventually, I did buy one and paid it off and owned it myself, but it really hurt me. It was a tough decision for me to say, I need to sell this bad boy. And then with no relief in sight, it really really sucks, man, because I used to enjoy driving my car. But I mean, it just kind of tells you what people are going through. A lot of people are going to be ditching their cars in order to go electric or go hybrid. It's the same shit that happened in 2008 when there was a high demand for Toyota Priuses, for all those hybrid vehicles like the Honda Civic Hybrid, when gas prices were skyrocketing back then. So I don't know if you were in the workforce by then for whoever's watching this, but for those of you who were, I know you guys understand how you couldn't even find one at a dealership at that time because they were all sold out, the high demand for it. So it kind of sucks, man. Then we have, because of inflation, everything's going up, and wages aren't keeping up to date with what the dollar is at the current moment, or what people are paying for prices out there for food, for supplies, for everything. So this is affecting people left and right, and it sucks. So I mean, obviously, it has that effect where it's even where it's affecting the crypto market. People are taking out. There's people that actually invest some money into the crypto market, and because they rather utilize that money on goods, or have that money in hand for whatever reason, emergency instead, they pull off from their investment. There's people that do that. Um, or there's people who feel like it's not their time, or they can't cope with losing the money, so they either got into the crypto market or the stock market because of a friend or somebody told them to invest, and they're not seeing any return on their investment. So what do? They liquidate all their investments. It sucks. It's tough for people who are looking to make some money, because obviously that's why we initially get into these projects, into these investments, whether it's the crypto market or the stock market, because we're looking for a brighter future for ourselves and our families. And when that doesn't get paid out, or it doesn't become a reality for them, people get discouraged easily. So that's why we're not seeing none of this right now. But I guarantee you guys, eventually with time, we will see people joining the crypto market. Um, getting back on their investments and stuff. Right now, people are just going to be taking a break from this, but it sucks, man. Let me know how you guys are dealing with some of these crazy gas prices and stuff. It's affecting a lot of people. But that's just my take on it. I mean, shoot, we saw Ethereum this morning also to the 1200. It's dancing around the 1200 to 1300 levels. So it still has room to drop. And from what I'm hearing, we have not even bottomed out yet. So for those of you who are thinking that we bottomed out with Bitcoin, some people are predicting that we might even go as low as 15K. Some people are predicting that Ethereum will drop even lower than $1,000. Like I said, to some of you, this might sound like terrible, and I get it because a lot of people have so much money invested into this. There's those people that are going to be taking advantage of this, and they will be the ones that come out on top once the crypto market recovers. I guarantee you, the crypto market is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It really isn't, guys. Just like people said that the internet will not survive, or people who didn't believe that there would be mass adoption with the internet. Remember the dot-com era? What happened there? It blew up. Same thing Just give it time. Let's go back to the chat real quick. I believe it will pick up higher than it ever did after this crash. I believe so too, brother. I believe so too. It will eventually. Just give it time. You know, everything has to recover and everything has to balance out in order for us to get there. But all we can do is just hope it comes sooner than expected. There's no accurate time frame. I know I said mid 2023, but it could be way before that. I mean, even our bull cycle lasted less time than it was supposed to. So it's just something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Just kind of wanted to hang out here for a little bit while I was on my drive home. Really excited. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with some of these projects like Lillian Finance, Saitama, Impact XP, Apollo, Ethereum, Bitcoin, obviously Shiba Inu. Still bullish on Dogecoin, obviously, because it's not a deflationary token. It's going to be hard for the price to currently increase as it continues to put out Dogecoin into circulation. There's an infinite supply of that. So the price, obviously, it's going to be harder to go higher with time. But I mean, hey, shoot, as long as we know that our investments are secure because we invested in said project, I feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that my money is safe. So, for example, we all know I was going to talk about it, but Lillian Finance, man, what other cryptocurrency do you know that has a NASA contract in the works? Lillian's Finance does. It's the first one on the list that I've ever seen do. Then we also have the top tier one exchange list. I get it. It may not be the most appropriate time to get a tier one exchange listing because of the volume that we're probably not going to be getting, and we're not going to be capitalizing on the amount of people who are currently invested. But it's coming regardless, man. We have the medical blockchain that's going to help facilitate payments through cryptocurrency for anything that has to do with medical, which I'm very very excited for because it's first of its kind. Our website 2.0 is live as of yesterday, I believe, or the day before. Actually, it was over the weekend. You know what, guys? I gotta say, I was very excited to see because um, I hadn't checked out the website until I think after a day of launch, and that's when I made my video on it. I didn't even know my content was on the website. It's not a bad thing because I love the team. I'm not being compensated by the team in any way, shape, or form. I make these videos because I personally believe in what the project has to offer and all the fundamentals and everything that it's built upon. Sorry, my voice is tiring out, so I'm going to keep it short. But I wasn't even aware that my videos were up. But what's up, Raymond Ayala? Thank you for popping in, brother. I really appreciate it, man. I know I can always count on those emojis. I really appreciate your viewership. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way in for whoever's watching later as well. Smash that button as you're entering the live stream. But yeah, man. So like I was saying, so with Lillian Finance, the website 2.0 is up, and I know Ryan Patrick made a video on it as well, giving me a huge shout out. I really appreciate it, brother. You're doing some amazing stuff for us here at the Lillian with Lillian Finance, and you're not promoting, but you're talking about the greats of our product, which I really appreciate because it's bringing more awareness to people. I know you have a bigger platform than Cool Crypto does, so I really appreciate you throwing my name out there as well. But also, back to my point, the team does not compensate me, and I could care less because I truly believe in what this project is doing and everything that it's going to be doing in the future. Now we're already up on our third surgery. This is amazing stuff, man. And then we got the John Daly golf thing that's happening in the next couple of days, I believe, or I think this week or next week. That's a huge partnership if you really think about it, because part of our utility was to also help with veterans. So I'm really looking forward to see what they're going to bring to the table with that. I'm looking forward to the medical blockchain, the NASA contract that's coming within the next 30 to 45 days, which was announced sometime about 2 weeks ago. So that's some amazing stuff. Um, mm, Obviously, we got more surgeries in the future coming. So that's some cool stuff, guys. But I'm really, really excited for everything that's to come with Lillian Finance. Obviously, you guys already know I'm very, very bullish on this. Even though we had a major sell off, you guys saw we had a 12 ETH buy today, man. For those of you who didn't catch that, that 12 ETH buy came in clutch, man. It really bumped up our price back up to um, to a good number. So it really helped out a lot, man. But just so you guys know, we had gone down to, I think you could buy a trillion with up to 50 bucks, 50, 60 bucks. Hey, man, that's some amazing prices right there. It's not financial advice, but I'm just letting you know, man, those trillion tokens are going to be worth a lot of money in the future. Don't just take my word for it. But yeah, we're coming up. My voice is really, really tired already, so I'm still recovering. For those of you who don't know, I was out because I had my tonsils removed, and that's why I'm talking a little bit funny. But don't forget to check out my live streams. I'm going to be live streaming a little bit more. Um, just as I'm feeling a little bit better, we're going to go back to our regular schedule. Really, really hope we can get this voice up on the road, man. But other than that, I do want to thank everybody who popped into the live stream. I'm very, very excited for what's to come. Whether it's Lillian Finance, whether it's St. Is, you hang on, man. If you truly believe into the project and you know what they're doing is solid and build a great foundation, don't let anybody fudge you out of your bag. Don't let these market conditions scare you out of your investment, because at the end of the day, if you feel confident on what you invested your money in and it's money that you can afford to lose, let it ride, man. I mean, what are you gonna put it to use? You invested into a project because you know it has potential and you know it's gonna do great. That's why I'm not even looking at my wallet. Even though I know it's in the red, even though I know I lost some money, I know I'm gonna recuperate it. As people say, dollar cost average. But yeah, trust ROI, dude. I trust them with my. It's a little excessive, but it's just the same, man. But I trust them with everything that I have here, man. Just because they've proven to do more than what they say. As you know, they've accomplished a third surgery. They're working towards better things, man, and it really, really shows. Some people might think otherwise, but I mean, I'm just looking at it from my point of view. Everybody's gonna have a different perspective, but I trust them with my money. There you go. I don't let anybody ever fudge you out of your bag. So don't ever let me fudge you out of your bag. So if you ever hear me talk negative about a certain project, it's because that's how I feel about my investment. Don't ever let me fudge you out of your bag, and don't take it personal. And it's something that I'm clarifying right now, and I'm not naming anybody in specific, because sometimes when I do these Saitama posts, people tend to get all worked up or hyped up, and they kind of take it personal. So don't take it personal, man. I have my rights to feel a certain way about my investment. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to fight anybody out of their bags, but I hold my I try to do my end to hold certain people accountable, depending on how I feel my investment. I may not always be 100% accurate at the time, but sometimes we let these emotions get to us. But I just feel like with that said project with Saitama, at this point, somebody needs to be held accountable, especially with the amount of airdrops that have been going out. And for people who say, well, you're not even investing in Saitama, you don't know that. And even if I carry a small amount of Saitama, is it not an investment still? How do you know what's a small amount of Saitama? What I consider dust tokens. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I'm not targeting anybody. I'm not trying to give anybody a difficult time when I do this. If I make a post, it's just to kind of let you guys know this is how I'm feeling. Can you relate? Can you not? Don't take it personal, man. I'm here for the communities. I'm here for everybody. I'm here so that we can talk crypto, but it's crazy. But yeah, other than that, man, thank you guys for stopping by, sticking around. Don't forget, if you guys are watching this at a later time, do me a favor, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. It will really tell YouTube that you guys are enjoying the content. But other than that, everybody out there, stay cool, because I'm about to pick up my children, and we're about to end this live. I need to park first. You guys are gonna witness this live. But yeah, Dion, Raymond, Ken Hannock, everybody who stopped by, I really appreciate you, man. Thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have given me since day one. And definitely, I look forward to catching you on some of those live streams. I know that you do your Minecraft ones, and I popped in there a couple times myself. It's funny how you mentioned to not watch a stream if you're good at the game. Don't hate, man. It's cool, brother. I enjoy just just myself too. I have my own PS5 where I do my fair share of gaming. You don't need to be good to enjoy gaming, man. That's how we all have fun. But other than that, man, I just want to thank you, man. And enjoy your day as well, too, brother. I really look forward to having these live streams on a more consistent basis. I will announce the next one. This one was just caught by surprise because I wasn't gonna have time to live stream a little bit later because I gotta take my son to basketball practice. But yeah, so I will announce my next live stream. Actually, let's do this right now. Let's commit to this. Wednesday, we will be live streaming at 4 p.m. Pacific right here on the channel. Let's share it out with the team. Everybody put it out there on Twitter. If you're watching this later, I will put a tweet out myself. But come back here Wednesday at 4 p.m. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. We will be talking about the market overall and some of the projects. I'll be giving you guys some updates as usual. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm glad everybody stopped by here. Let me check a couple more comments last. Yeah, no, other than that, everybody out there, stay cool. And come on. Uh oh, boomer alert.